All right, so you've met an INTJ, an ENFP, or maybe an ISFJ, and now you're probably thinking, what have I gotten myself into? Relax. You're not alone in that thought. If you're finding your partner or even that intriguing person you just met a bit, well, confusing or unpredictable, don't worry. This video is all about breaking down exactly what you're dealing with. By the end of this, you'll not only understand their personality, but you'll know exactly what to expect. And trust me, they can be a handful, in the best way. All right, here's the plan. I'm here to guide you through each type's quirks, strengths, and yes, even a few of their charming flaws. We're diving into how you can make your relationship with these unique types as smooth as possible, without losing your mind. And by the end of this video, you'll know if you're ready to take things to the next level with your INTJ, ENFP, or ISFJ special someone. But before we dive in, did you know each of these types has a hidden challenge that can completely flip the relationship dynamic? Stick around, because we're uncovering those at the end. And trust me, you'll want to be prepared. All right, if you're dating an INTJ, brace yourself. ENTJs are called the masterminds for a reason. They're strategic, deeply logical, and they see the world in clear, calculated ways. Think of dating an INTJ as dating a very intense chess player. They've already planned out 5 moves ahead. And yes, that might just include you. Now, INTJs are notorious for their need for independence and solitude. So here's a question for you. Can you handle giving them the space they crave? Because crowding an INTJ or prying into their alone time, well, that won't end well. Respect their boundaries. Show them you value their mind just as much as your heart. INTJs love a good intellectual conversation, and they respect people who hold their ground. But if you're expecting constant verbal reassurance, you might need to look elsewhere. INTJs show love through actions, not words. Now, if you're dating an ENFP, you already know that life with them feels like an endless adventure. ENFPs, also known as the free spirits, are all about enthusiasm, spontaneity, and they bring so much energy to the table, they practically glow. So if you're someone who craves excitement, you're in for a treat. But here's the thing about ENFPs. They have this magical ability to make everyone feel special, sometimes too special. So yes, if you're the jealous type, be prepared for a bit of a roller coaster. ENFPs naturally attract people and are often the life of the party. Here's a tip. Don't try to tie them down. Let them have their freedom, and they'll come back to you with even more love. Dating an ENFP is like having front row tickets to the most creative show you could imagine. They're loyal once committed, but they need to feel they chose you. Don't push too many expectations on them. So can you handle letting them be their vibrant, freely expressive self, even if it means letting them fly a little? Because if you can, you'll have a relationship that feels fresh and deeply connected. Well, ISFJs, the gentle souls. The ones who somehow always remember your favorite childhood snack, or the exact date of your first date. ISFJs are the nurturers. Dating them feels a bit like being wrapped in a warm, cozy blanket. ISFJs have a unique gift. They make people feel at home. They'll take care of you, no doubt about it. But remember, they thrive on feeling appreciated. They show love through acts of service. So please don't take them for granted. It's easy to get used to their kindness, but trust me, showing gratitude can make all the difference. Here's one thing you should know, though. ISFJs are private. So if you're someone who's an open book or likes to dive into deep, intense conversations, you might need to slow down. ISFJs prefer to keep things steady and comfortable. Be patient, Show them you're trustworthy. It'll pay off. All right, here's where things get interesting. Each of these personality types comes with a hidden challenge that might surprise you. INTJ's challenge? Emotional expression. They're not cold, they're just not that expressive. Remember, they show love through small actions. So keep an eye out for those subtle gestures. ENFP's challenge? Focusing on just one person. They've got a big heart and sometimes want to share it with the world. It doesn't mean they're not committed, they just love connecting with others. ISFJ's challenge? Setting boundaries. They're so nurturing that they sometimes overextend themselves. So make sure to ask how they're doing too. They'll appreciate it. All right, so which type resonates with you? Maybe you're dating one of these types, or maybe you are one of these types. Let me know in the comments. Do you relate? What's your experience been like? And if you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I'm here every week breaking down personality layers that make relationships so fascinating. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, stay curious, and keep exploring personality with me.